Morning, everyone. Welcome to Main Street Sanity, a retiree's take. I think today, a little short one. It's how the Iranian Socialist Party backed their man. They have all lined up behind Graham Plattner in Maine, with the exception of the only Democrat in the Democratic Party, which is John Fetterman. Everyone else is a pro-Iranian Socialist Party. And they've all got behind this guy. And we're going to talk a little bit about him. That's why this will just be a short one today. He says he was a Marine, and being said that he said he was a Marine, I don't know, there's only one other Marine I know that said he was a communist. Thinking back in my history, there might be more, but this is the only one I can readily think of. Lee Harvey Oswald. Now, probably a lot of younger people have no idea who he was. But for us older people, we do. So we're going to put Plattner in the category of Lee Harvey Oswald, communist, who feigned to be a Marine. He calls the president a fascist, but yet he has a Nazi tattoo. And I like that. After how many years that he had it? Well, I didn't know it was a Nazi tattoo. Right. Just like when somebody says, "Trust me, I work for the government." Right. Like I say, he says he's a communist. He blames his bad conduct against women and everything. PTSD. He's using that as a scapegoat because I have to say, how you act is how you are. And just saying that I had PTSD caused that, no, you're using it as an excuse, but in the end, you are what you do. And his, I guess, documented or alleged abuse towards women, albeit physical or verbal, mental. He wants to play you for sympathy. That's if you listen to him talk now and all of his backers, I was in a dark place. And I'm not that person. He's not that person anymore. I'm not that person anymore. You hear his backers and him say, he's playing on your sympathy. Well, as I know most people have heard in their lifetime, sympathy in the dictionary is somewhere between syphilis and shit. That's where it's at. And he will never get my sympathy whatsoever. None. But now, why are they backing him? Does he have a good platform? No. Does he have policies that will benefit the country and the people, taxpayers in it? No. Does he have any ideas? No. But why are they backing him? Well, people like Schumer, Jeffries, Booker, Pelosi, Pocahontas, Rashida Taliban, Oh Man, I Married My Brother Omar, Ocasio Crazy, Bloomin' Idiot, Blumenthal, Murphy. Colonel Sanders, Chicken Sanders, Ro Khanna, Mandami, Van Hollen. Why are they backing him? It's not because any of those items that I mentioned, because there are none. Because, as they say, they need the seat. They have to win the seat to get the power back. The man is against every fabric of the Declaration of Independence and what this country was founded on. They're backing him because they have to have the seat to get the power back. And that's the only reason, no other reason other than that. So, as I said in my last podcast, look at the definition of insurrection. And the reasons for backing this man, hell, tell me they do not fit that definition wholeheartedly. I think everyone's skipping over that point. And it is a true fact. They're not doing it for the benefit of the country. They're doing it for the benefit of them and their party, the pro-Iranian Socialist Party, because that's what they are. And that's all those people that I mentioned, and more. There's more, obviously. But those are the morons that I can always think of right off the top of my head. So when you sit there and listen and think about it, just think about that alone. The definition of insurrection and why are they backing this candidate that is, again, against every fabric that the Declaration of Independence was written on for the United States of America. And that's why I have to sit there and say, when it comes time for the midterms, all the conservatives need to take the time and get out and vote. Because what will come down if we don't, and they take over the House and or the Senate for the next 2 years, they're going to impeach the president multiple times, every cabinet secretary multiple times. They'll put in resolutions to pack the court, defund ICE, open borders, higher taxes, and resurrect the Green New scam, giving money back to the NGOs, billions of our tax dollars, to fund people like the Somalis in Minnesota, the people in California that have defrauded the taxpayers. That's what will happen. And if you sit down and think about it, you know it in your heart. So, okay, that's it for today. I said it was going to be a short one. I just want to concentrate on the Communist Party, Socialist Party. Again, my email is retiredguys@myyahoo.com. Drop me a line if you wish. I'll answer all emails. And until next time, this is Main Street Sanity, a retiree's take, and a retired guy here. Have a good one.